Hey, Joe, what did you think of Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Brand new day? Well, obviously it's a new day. It's Saturday.
No, I mean the movie Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Wait, so it's a brand new day for Spider-Man?
Joe, I am talking about the fourth Tom Holland Spider-Man movie.
Oh, yeah? So Sam Raimi finally made Spider-Man 4? But I thought it got canceled.
Joe, you're making this really hard for me today.
Pause. Is that how I do it?
What's up, boys?
Donald, please save me from this. Answer this question. What did you think of Brand New Day?
Oh, that was a fun movie. I am now stuck between which Spider-Man movie is the all-time best, Spider-Man 2 or this. I am still edging to Spider-Man 2, though.
Pause. I did it again.
Joe, please stop.
Oh, is Joe acting up again?
I guess he's having one of those days.
Joe, get your saggy ass up off that sweaty chair and go and tell Jill to give you your pills. Also, while you're at it, can you tell her to make me a sandwich?
Wait, how would she give you her sandwich?
By simply driving over here, you dumb fuck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Cheeseberry, what are we gonna do with him?
I don't know. Michelle gets headaches from him, but we can't leave him alone. But let's get off that topic. I need to have a talk with you about something.
What is there to talk about?
You put out a poll last week, but I had to butt in.
It was for a good reason.
You kept insulting our creator. Do you remember last time you insulted him?
Hey, that motherfucker needs to slow down on getting new ideas. I was basically doing him a favor. We barely got any comments in our last video.
You do know he does this for the fun, right? Not every video will be a banger.
I don't care. He needs to learn to not fuck up his channel.
You do know he edits these, right?
Whatever. We have many videos that need a part 2, but what we're really late on is the MCU tier list.
Oh yeah, I do agree that it's time to make that.
Hey guys, what did I miss?
Just Donald bitching like always.
Fuck you.
Maybe I should have asked Jill for a pacifier for Donald.
Go fuck yourself, Joe. You need a baby rattle for how much of a demented child you are. Did you even graduate kindergarten? Also, where's my sandwich?
Oh, yeah. Jill told me to tell you that she'll make a knucklehead sandwich for you.
Oh, wow. She thinks she's so funny, huh?
Guys, Donald makes a good point though. We need to do an MCU tier list to prep for Doomsday.
Actually, I read in the comments from our past videos, and someone said that Endgame is returning to theaters next month. So maybe we should do a whole video of all the movies before Endgame.
Sounds like a good idea, but we need to dumb it down. There's so many of these some of us haven't seen in a long time.
Oh, yeah. It's been a long time. How do you propose we should do the tier list?
Let's do this. Since there's so many movies out there, let's do each video by phases. So with this video, we'll focus on phase 1. Next will be phase 2, and so forth. We'll try to get them all done before Endgame, but if not, then it's not the end of the world.
It may be.
Our main focus is to do all this before Doomsday.
So we're doing phase 1 today?
Yes, we'll start with Iron Man and finish with Avengers.
Well, that sounds easy for me today.
Let's get to it, boys. We have a lot to cover.
All right, with that being said, let's start with the first several movies before Disney acquired Marvel.
Those morons were dumb to allow Disney get a hold of them. Let's not delve into that right now and get started.
Okay, Iron Man is first.
Automatic S tier. This was the absolute shit that started a series of movies that turned into a very toxic fan base.
I can't tell you how many times I have seen this movie. I loved the casting choices they made. Having Robert Downey Jr. was the best decision they ever made.
He reminds me a lot of me. Smart, handsome, rich, surrounded by hot women.
You forgot a few more attributes that relates to you from him?
What is it? Is it the hair? I must say this hair I have is all real. I have amazing locks.
That too, I guess, but you two are also alcoholics, impulsive, use women as objects.
Fuck you. At least I don't have ass cancer that's spreading fast, you dementia-riddled moron.
Dude,
Come on, man, what the hell?
I'm sorry, that was uncalled for.
dude, I could die any day. And the one thing you say is my disease? I don't mind us bantering and heckling at each other, or even ragging on me on other things, but this is something actually serious.
I know, I read the news the other day, man. I need someone to shit on. I don't want you to go. You're just an easy target.
Well, you need to understand that you need to be careful with what you say, man. There are nights where I can't sleep because of it.
Jesus, Joe, I said I'm sorry. Don't act like my mom. I don't need a goddamn lecture. Do I need to get a little boy for you to shut you up? Can we fucking move on? You're making this more depressing than the downfall of Marvel movies after Endgame.
With that being said, I love the characters. Like you said, Obama, the casting was phenomenal. Robert Downey Jr. is the true embodiment of Tony Stark from the comics. Gwyneth Paltrow was pretty good, but ever since I saw Marty Supreme, I can never look at her the same way again.
Oh yeah, after that scene, I had to create my own fantasy stories with her. Melania doesn't know where my books are.
Guys, what did we think of the story?
I love the story. It's simple and straightforward.
Simple and straightforward? Donnie, there's a lot going on with this film. Too many subplots, being convoluted and not getting to the point.
Are you getting high on your oxygen tank? These are Marvel movies, you idiot. They are very well structured when doing origin stories. We need to be introduced on the characters, and then the story comes. Only an illiterate bastard like you don't like origin stories. Do you prefer Marvel's Superhero Squad show?
That's a fun show too, but this movie felt like 3 hours.
Joe, you fell asleep after Tony got out of the cave, and it only took nearly an hour and a half to realize you were asleep.
Oh, that explains a lot why it felt like a long movie. You woke me up at a boring moment.
My God! How did you win the presidency? Never mind. I loved the CGI. It's absolutely good. I swear, half the time I thought the suit was actually practical.
There were moments where it was practical, but only to some portions on Robert.
Either way, it's amazing with how CGI back then was stellar. You got Transformers, Marvel movies, Shrek movies. Hell, even Disney at the time knew how to do a proper CGI movie like Pirates of the Caribbean. This movie is one of those prime examples of how CGI is done right.
This movie definitely was perfect to do marketing with toys.
Joe, superhero movies had that shit all over the place. Remember all that Spider-Man marketing with all 3 films? Shit was treated like an endgame event.
God, I miss those days. What about the music?
Are we really going to mention everything in every movie we rank? I don't think Stan Lee knockoff can last that long.
Hey, don't talk bad about Stan Lee. Bro is a legend.
More of a legend than you'll ever be.
I don't plan for us to discuss everything. I just want us to talk about what stands out.
Valid. I did enjoy the soundtrack. Having AC/DC was perfect. It definitely fits well with Iron Man.
I always enjoyed the instrumental portions, some of which was very relaxing. It's the only time I actually fall asleep to. Not because it's boring or the end credits take forever, but because it's calm and soothing at times.
Quite frankly, whenever I need some kind of music to play to help me think, I just simply put on the main DVD menu.
Why not just listen to it on YouTube?
It's not the same, Barry.
I reckon. So how about it? I think we all know where this goes.
S tier.
Okay, now the Incredible Hulk.
This one was too scary.
How?
Why are you such a pussy? We're not ranking horror movies.
The tone of this film was too dark and unnecessary for how disturbing it was.
I think you're better off watching the animated shows and movies because you're such a pansy. If anything, do you find the 70s Hulk scary too?
Oh, he's fun.
God, you're such a loser. Honestly, out of all the Hulks we've had in the past, the Universal Hulk was the best Hulk before 18 years later.
Marvel has handled Hulk pretty well.
No, they fucking didn't. They made him regular Mad Hulk, and after the Ultron movie, they made him into a big pussy. I find it funny how Sony and Universal handled Hulk far better than whatever Marvel shat out. It sucks too because Edward Norton was a decent Bruce Banner. He left because Marvel wouldn't work with his script, freaking assholes.
Yeah, I didn't like Edward leaving, and he did a decent job in the film. The writing had some problems with his character.
If anything, I hated his love interest. She looked like a Karen agent.
She wasn't all too bad.
Bro, she looks like a mother who gets mad over the littlest of things.
I don't know, she kind of looks like a dominatrix.
Why do you have such bad taste in women? It makes sense you married Jill.
At least my wife isn't plastic.
She is a perfect woman. Just the other day, we went on a date at a nice fancy restaurant. This waiter was the nicest guy ever.
Oh, really? Who?
Well, I never got his name, but he
Asked. Now shut up.
Damn Joe with the high ropes. The movie was fine though. Maybe A tier?
Hell no. The final battle between Abomination and Hulk looked absolutely ugly. Why is it some scenes with Hulk looked beautiful with the rain sequence at the cave or at the university, but during the final battle, it looks like it was done by a newbie on Blender but forgot to render it?
I can't lie, the look of it wasn't good. There must have been too much lighting or smoke.
Either way, it was dog water. Hey, one more thing. Did any of you guys laugh at Hulk making that Sparta move with Emil? Sure, I felt uncomfortable the moment he face-planted the tree hard, but come on.
Donald, that's messed up, man.
Y'all are a bunch of softies. Honestly, this movie should be put in C tier.
Quite frankly, it's not bad. It just had a lot of issues like the look and writing.
So C tier. Now it's not as good Iron Man sequel, Iron Man 2,
I'm lost on this one. On one hand, it's entertaining by a lot and has many memorable moments. However, on the other hand, it has very weird writing and completely fucked the side villain.
What? I thought that Russian guy was the villain.
Joe, get those broken cataracts out and put those dim glasses back on. It's supposed to be Whiplash. Except it's not Whiplash.
I didn't think he looked too bad.
Too bad? It looks so bad. He looks nothing like his comic book counterpart. Where are the armor plates? Where is the mask? This looks more like a homeless man found garbage off the street and powered it with cooking powder and dish soap and called it a day.
He doesn't look too bad. It makes sense as to how it was made in his home.
What about his suit in the finale? It had a Japanese look from what I saw.
It was fine but inaccurate to the comic books.
Exactly, disrespectful.
It may not look accurate, but it's still cool looking.
Whatever. Also, what happened to Terrence Howard?
He didn't like what Marvel offered him for the second movie. Honestly, Don Cheadle does better.
Marvel being greedy bastards as always. What about Justin Hammer? He has to be the pure definition of indecisiveness. He shows Ivan his plan to make Iron Man suits for the military, which may I say is the dumbest idea in so many ways. We're better off sending robots out on the field. Anyway, he tells Ivan to make suits in one scene, and suddenly he's like, oh hey, go buck wild, get creative. Doesn't give him any criteria on what he should focus on. Once he sees what Ivan has made, he gets pissy.
Oh yeah, that was weird. If anything, drones make more sense because the Army's suits people can fit in would get hacked. That was proven in the finale.
Barry, did you ask Marvel to put in drones to bring you back the good memories of bombing the innocents?
Shut it.
Also, some of the writing and dialogue made no sense either. How did Tony have time to sign up for the race?
He is impulsive, but also it made no sense to have that whole race scene. It was only to bring in Whiplash, which also brings up the next question. How did Ivan get through all the signing and security?
Look, the whole movie has some of the messiest writing. It felt like John's son wrote the movie itself.
It's funny how his son made 2 appearances.
Many people thought to believe it was Peter Parker, which is stupid.
At least the kid is cute.
I'll make sure to make Jon Favreau have a restraining order of a 50-mile radius.
No, I need to go to those Marvel conventions.
That's what you get for being a child sniffer.
So what do we say? Based on our analysis, it sounds like a C tier.
Besides the sloppy writing, it's still a fun movie to watch. It's got good cinematic moments, good camera shots. Any scene with the iron suits in are always a joy. The highest I'll go is B tier.
I agree. B tier for best suits in this.
B tier. Now Thor.
Wait, hold the fuck on. We forgot to mention something so beautiful.
What? What did we miss?
Wait, do you mean the one? The goddess?
For now, yes. The Queen, Black Widow. The moment I saw her in that outfit in the security break-in, I fell in love.
Oh, God, yes. She has to be mommy material with how she uses her legs.
Joe, the moment she wraps her legs around your neck, your cripple-ass neck will snap like Legos and she'll end up falling on your ribs like you were a deflated balloon.
As long as her booty is on my face, I will be the happiest man on earth.
You two are degenerates who show no respect for women. You two are married, for God's sakes.
Barry, if you were given a chance to have Black Widow wrap herself around you and pin you down to let you smell her in certain places to get the privilege to do whatever you want, would you take it?
No, because I have a wife who I love very much.
Maybe we should have talked about Happy Hogan for Obama instead.
Clearly.
I will never understand your toxic friendship between you two. Let's move on to Thor.
I don't really care too much for this one. It's a fine movie for what it is. It's definitely essential for what's to come. I just was never much of a fan.
I don't mind this too much, but it does tend to drag at times.
I like it. Reminded me of the days when I used to dress up as Thor when I was a young Biden.
You were in your 20s when Thor first came out. What are you talking about being young Biden?
Exactly. My bros and I would dress up during Halloween bashes and parties. My go-to would be Thor. Oh, those were the days. Let's put this movie in A tier for that.
Sorry, Joe, but we're ranking these movies based on significance, how it was received, and the impact, not how it gave you memories.
I will say that the writing was a bit mixed. That scene where Thor tried to retrieve his hammer the first time felt pointless. The actors were pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Having Anthony Hopkins play Odin was perfect. Apparently half the scenes he did were improvised. He's just that much of a profound actor.
This movie had many switch-ups with the actors. Tom Hiddleston wanted to play Thor, but the filmmakers saw him more as Loki, which honestly, I am so happy they did, because he would have looked like a douchey jock.
Sounds like someone I know that has a small penis.
Shut up, you erectile dysfunctional hobgoblin. I have you know I was the best jock at my academy. All the ladies loved me. You were those nerds who had no game. All the bullies would make fun of you and call you gay.
At least I had a wholesome life making beautiful memories with family and friends while you kept firing people and making poor business decisions.
You have to take risks, you old senile dry raisin. Why do you think I am where I am at today?
Guys, get back on the topic.
Oh, well, just like me, Chris Hemsworth worked out too much and got too bulky, but the filmmakers were happy with the results. It makes sense, though, since Chris makes a perfect Thor. Have you seen the Thor from the 80s? First appearance, and he looks like trash. It's a miracle this Thor looks far better.
Besides what this movie does personally for me, it's okay. I didn't care too much for Jane. She was cute, but Natalie Portman looked hotter as Padme.
I second that. And what about Darcy? Damn, the moment I laid eyes on her, I recognized her from Two Broke Girls. I was surprised how Marvel hid those amazing melons. Joe, who do you think would look better as Black Widow? Kat Dennings or Scarlett Johansson?
Oh, that's hard. Honestly, Scarlett Johansson. She just makes a perfect assassin, whereas Kat Dennings makes that perfect next-door neighbor girl or that schoolgirl nerd. I mean, look at her. God damn.
Joe, I think I might have accidentally took a hit of Hunter's bong because I am on board with you with that.
Guys, what's going on here? This isn't a smash or pass Marvel list. I don't understand you two half the time.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Barry, we're being guys, it's what we do.
So what do we say about this movie? It's not very memorable.
Besides Kat Dennings, let's just give it B tier.
Yeah, B tier, since the main highlights are the humor and Thor himself. He did have a decent character development.
Okay, B tier. Now Captain America.
Automatic S tier, fight me.
Jesus, Donald, why are you so excited?
What do you think? This motherfucker is the symbol of the amazing great country we live in.
Donald, if Steve had been unfrozen in this year, he would be wanting to freeze himself back with how much chaos you committed on this country.
Piss off. I have been making this country the best place to live. Be happy that I am permanently taking out that dumbass daylight savings time shit.
That has to be very pointless, honestly. I don't think this movie is S tier.
Fuck you. I will meat ride this soldier and make him my honorable sergeant. For God's sakes, you see this crazy son of a bitch throwing a haymaker at Hitler himself in one of his comics. Steve is the equivalent of a Chad. He's the GOAT. He's
Boring.
Do you just hate our country?
No, but this guy licks the government's boots too much. This movie is okay, but the only good character development Steve Rogers has is, well,
Didn't he just get help from some scientist?
oh yeah, the littlest of character writing was him having heart and proving that the little guy is just as big as anyone else.
Basically, the rest of the movie was just him being a museum piece to showcase his abilities and then going rogue to stop Red Skull.
You shitters have no idea what you guys are talking about. The transformation Steve went through was astounding.
I am not downplaying him. He just doesn't have much going on for him. I did enjoy many moments of what Steve did, the grenade scene, the sacrifice he made, the hostage rescue. There were many great moments, but it's not the best. The CGI of the scrawny Steve Rogers looked off.
Did they use a child or a teenager for Steve's scrawny body?
Why is that the first thing you think of?
Joe, no, they used a body double for the body portion. There was also digital reworks and had to do multiple takes.
Yeah, that's the only thing that bothers me. Scenes with that reminded me too much of Little Man.
Joe, what do you say? I was thinking B tier.
No, S tier. He fought for our country.
If this was a history political tier list, then maybe, but no, screw you.
B tier, honestly?
Screw you, you rigging dumb loony leftists.
Love you too, so B tier. Now, finally the Avengers. I think it's no doubt an S tier.
Oh, without a doubt. It's what started a whole new revolution of superhero movies. The Justice League, all of those CW shows, and nowadays, those dumb Disney Plus Marvel shows.
The movie really became influential since it was never done before. We almost got a superhero team-up movie with the Justice League in the late 2000s, but that never happened.
Along with that, it was the highest box office success of 2012, earning almost $2 billion, $1.5 billion to be specific.
Yeah, and it beat 3 other big franchise films such as Skyfall from James Bond, The Hobbit, and even Dark Knight Rises.
It was the most talked about movie of 2012.
2012 was definitely a big year.
Anyway, the movie had so many memorable moments, such as the forest fight scene, the aircraft repair, the heroes fighting each other, and of course the iconic New York battle.
I may have seen this movie more times than anyone else should. My boy Captain America had to put Tony in his place when shit was going down.
This was the early moments that started a rivalry between Tony and Steve. Tony being the fun one, while Steve being more responsible and, in my opinion, boring, always being too serious.
Geez, so it's no wonder why Joe is so amateur. He takes it from you during your presidency. It's a miracle how the country didn't fall apart, yet you made Obamacare.
I only did it to help our citizens afford health care. The system is very broken.
Guys, can we not get political? I just want to talk about my favorite scene.
Yes, you're right. Let's all discuss our favorite scenes.
It was very funny when Hulk used Loki as a dog toy and slammed him all over the place. Loki definitely was a puny god.
I remember half the auditorium laughing at that. It was funny, but not that funny.
It was pretty damn funny, though.
Only a child-minded like Joe would think that.
It was fine, but my scene would have to be the forest scene, like I said. Just seeing three ultimate heroes go up against each other was impressive. The moment Thor hit Iron Man on the head, he knew Tony knew he was screwed. Thankfully, Steve came on to stop the fight.
Oh damn, that was baller. Moments there went hard, but my scene would have to be...
If it was the scene where we first see Black Widow, then shut it.
Fuck you. I wasn't even gonna say that. I mean, yeah, she's hot as fuck, but Iron Man 2 will always have that tier in hotness.
You're genuinely gross.
And you're married to a man.
Just tell us your favorite scene.
Well, while this particular scene has Black Widow, it's more on how the Hulk chase was. Bro was mad as hell and was destroying so much of the ship. I was impressed how Agent Romanoff was able to get away.
Yes, that was pretty good.
Indeed so, but fellas, we're forgetting the main scene that made the movie iconic for the ages. The Avengers spinning team up at the beginning of the battle.
Oh yeah, that was brilliant.
The audience were applauding when all the Avengers were on screen at the same time.
What's also crazy is that many future movies and shows still make references from this movie.
Oh yeah. This isn't a huge major spoiler for those who haven't seen Brand New Day yet, but there was a scene where Spider-Man was on the streets looking for the villain, and in the background there's a tour guide telling the folks about some building that was affected by the Battle of New York. It's crazy how 14 years later since the movie has came out and we get little tidbits like that. I feel old just for even acknowledging that.
Gentlemen, I think it's no surprise that's an S tier.
Fuck yeah. I am sure there are flaws in this movie, but nothing can beat the memorable moments. It needs to be S tier.
I could honestly be up for another hour talking about this movie, but I am getting sleepy with how much we talked about.
We did say a lot about these 6 films. Is that how it's going to be for the next MCU tier list that we're going to do?
Quite frankly, it was very fun exploring behind the scenes and learning a lot of new things on each movie.
I think I gained some new knowledge.
Knowledge that's going to be gone in 5 seconds.
I have retained so much knowledge that I remember Tony Hawk building the iron helmet to fight that purple guy in space after that Joker God guy.
Okay, 1, we are far from Iron Man fighting Thanos, and 2, that information you blabbered out that pedo mouth was way off course.
Boys, we have a month until Endgame Encore comes out in theaters. Let's try to get the phases before Endgame done, and the rest of the films we can take our time before Doomsday.
Chill, we have time. We still have other movies to watch.
I know. Well, I gotta go and help Michelle. She just got home from grocery shopping.
There goes our special little cuck. Watch her use those Hulk arms carry all those bags.
Shut up, lazy fat ass.
Didn't deny it.
Are we going to get watching for the next set of movies?
No shit we are. Let's get to it.
I'll join you two in a bit.
Whatever.